And hello to everyone. We are back after a nice week off, jumping straight back into things with the Outer Worlds. I'm going to be honest, I have mostly forgotten where I got to last time. Downside of having a week off after a bit of a hectic week. But thankfully this game is very good for things like having your journal to hand and giving you a nice little update on where you are sitting with quests. So we're going to go in with that right away. Radio Free Monarch. Whatever Radio Free Monarch is. I'm sure I'm going to remember soon after getting in. Oh yeah, I just gotten access to be able to go to the planet of Monarch to continue looking for these chemicals to defrost the rest of the colony. Which, well, to be honest, it's like with a lot of RPG games. The main quest feels like it's sort of left somewhat to the side whilst you're doing all the side missions. You're not getting an awful lot of notifications about it, which in all honesty I kind of like, because you're not getting constantly reminded about it and it's not like always there in your face. But if you want to just focus on the story, you're more than welcome to just focus on the story. Oh yeah, oh cool, we've actually already landed on Monarch. I apparently left everyone on about a week-long cliffhanger. And hello, Charlie. This is going to just be a few minutes of me getting used to what I was doing, how my gear works and everything about that, so, you know, I'm going to try not to die. But seeing as me, Ellie and Parvati are all in power armor, death does seem like it's going to be a little difficult to achieve. Then again, new planet, new rules, new monsters, new things that are going to try and remove my skeleton from the rest of my meat. Oh, and thanks Stream Elements, 2 minutes and 30. I will start again. 2 minutes and 3/4 in, and that's when it announces that I'm live. GG Stream Elements. Right, oh. Okay, already. This... yeah, the landscape here already looks quite nice and distinctly different. There's a little bit of a similarity with the buildings, but then again that just represents, you know, that Spacer's Choice has very little in the way of variety. Yeah, let's get to this. Right, let's see what have I got weaponry wise. I can't remember what that does. That's my marksmanship rifle with plasma rounds, I believe. That's my heavy machine gun, which I think has my shock ammo in it. And that's the thing that just takes people's heads off. You know what the easiest thing would be? Yeah. Irian's flintlock, yeah, that's the thing that takes people's heads off. Tactical shotgun. Okay. Deadeye assault rifle with plasma ammo, and light machine gun with shock ammo, yep. So I had remembered mostly correctly. And we're doing Radio Free Monarch, which is actually the main quest for being here. Oh, that was something we could have done. Ah, well, we can do that later. Yeah, we're just going to continue with the main quest then. Right, let's have a look at the title. Insert Captain Identification characters to initiate remote landing. Right, okay, so I still don't know why we're getting things of, you know, using consoles to initiate remote landing. Maybe it's a gameplay, you know, just an immersion thing, or maybe it's actually going to have me going to planets without my ship following me. Oh, and of course,
hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in.
Can I sign out your other eye? I mean, I know I
Don't
can.
even think about it.
but I have been thinking
Don't
about
think
it
I've seen
already.
you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right?
Yes. You are new here, right? Well, that is my ship on the landing pad right next to you. Yeah.
I knew it. See, I made what you call a logical deduction. You must have seen those UDL gunchips on your way in.
Oh.
There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off.
He has made what I would call a logical deduction. I don't even want to know what he would call it. Well, yeah.
You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-road traffic. Us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so
Oh, no.
here goes.
Oh no.
On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records.
Oh. Ah, sorry, couldn't give my name.
Well, there's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code.
Oh.
I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill.
Okay, I take it back. I kind of don't want to take his other eye out. You know what I expected to find her.
That'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about rapidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly.
Mostly. Just like, they only come at night. Mostly. So the board's been lying about this place?
Oh, sure. They make Stellar Bay sound like a rotten place, but it's not so bad.
A corporate board of money-obsessed CEOs lying?
Anyway,
Never.
Lots to say on that subject. Kinda goes over my head, though. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-roaders who do make it out here are sublet. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you.
I think I'm gonna have to go and see Mr. Sanjar.
Maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor?
Okay, the favour I expect.
I got this Rizzo's Rangers Tosswell poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself.
Why would anyone call themselves
Only
that?
I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in?
Sure.
Thanks a bunch. Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
I mean, don't say I can't miss someone because, you know, with my aim I've missed plenty of shots. Grim Tomori. Oh, up there. Celia. The Yacht Club. Of course, one of the first things I see in this place is a yacht club. Ah, I can't steal. Well, I could steal, but I'm not going to. Well, that's a meaty looking scythe, and he's got some... Okay, he's out in power armor, but it kind of makes him look like a Power Ranger. Oh, shite.
What do you think you're doing?
Whatever I want.
Alright, don't let me go.
It worked! This guy in power armor with a scythe who just asked me what I was doing backed down when I just said whatever I want. I get there's a distinct difference in weaponry here. I mean, she's got something that looks like it was a failed shaver heads experiment, and he's got that, which I think is a plasma cannon. I don't know. It looks meaty.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Okay.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries.
Wait,
producers and
the
purveyors
subtitle
of
said
the finest
greetings, and she said
saltuna in
greeting.
Halcyon.
Hmm.
What can I do for you today?
Grim wants to check you out this possible poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man. because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago.
Ha!
I still don't know anything about it. But if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But
Velma.
I'll warn
Oh, do you think she's got Scooby snacks?
Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Or is he not paying you on account of how he tried to fix the thing his own self and busted it even worse, and then said you wasn't fixing it fast enough, so he's docking your wages again? Not that I got any prior experiences.
Pavati?
Not
Wow,
at all.
where'd that come
Mr.
from?
Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
What? Why? Why would you buy something's stomach acid?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or mantis worm wings, whatever
Why?
Sebastian has in stock, really.
Why? You've got that many bits to spend. I've got some trash to tell you. Really am tempted, but I just want to know why she's doing this.
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else.
Oh.
I reckon she's got a little bit of a squish on this fella.
You think?
He's sort of a strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Oh. Just ask him on a date.
I couldn't. What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask.
I feel like I'm on the
Oh,
playground
Mr.
back at
Nandi's
school.
doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
What do you see
He
in
doesn't talk
Sebastian?
much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about.
Oh, why am I
Plus,
betting that he's going to be a
got great
robot?
legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises.
So he doesn't skip leg
Standards,
day.
I guess. I know what I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's all I need to know. I'm not going to try and talk her out of it. She's going to make her
Sorry,
own mistakes if
sometimes I get
that's...
carried
Yeah,
away.
no, it could work out. It might not. Oh, let's talk to you.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
What?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of
I'm
26.7% not quicken
confused.
the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
Yes, my loins are
Posed
thoroughly
these
moistened
very
from that.
questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
I do? No, you have a meeting with me.
You'd be a hit in Byzantium.
You hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I
Oh,
only
this
hope
is
you don't
brilliant.
judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
Let's see. I'm just leaving the information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate.
I
But
wonder
if
why.
you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
What? It could be both. If I have to eat one more weird science project part of a food in this spread fuck colony, I'm going to stab someone! I love it. But no, it could be both. It could be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown.
Hey, it could have been
Seems like
both.
You're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, I forgot how
Don't
sweet
worry on my
Parvati was.
account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional, erotic, and athletic disappointments.
I'm sorry, I didn't need to
I
know
had
that.
hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
If you're free of other corporations, why do you want to bring them back?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
I mean, if they're still
We've
around,
kept
10
ourselves
years
in
is
business
impressive.
by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
It's like you're a real corporation anyway. Yeah, we're free running on Halcyon.
Exactly what I would have said if I'd been paying attention. You talk like Graham.
Freedom always sounds nice, doesn't it? Makes a rather pretty slogan. But if you sit down and tally up the costs, how you provide for yourself in the absence of aid, how you protect yourself from a hostile galaxy, it starts to lose its shine.
So what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
Oh no, don't
On
do
our
that.
terms, mind you.
But will that
Oh,
help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
oh, Parvati.
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Right. Ah. Yeah.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to
Because
is a
sexism in
two-pronged approach.
corporations,
And
of
the first
course.
part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
How did it take you to? How long did it take you to figure you need to defend your city?
Not long, but the devil is always in the details. And the salient detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a
Right.
powerful ally on the board.
Sure. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
It's a cannon.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
Please let it be a
It is
massive
quite the
cannon.
rush.
Yeah, where do I find
In
one?
the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in, these days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Why? Yeah, why are you saying it that way?
Saying what? Which way?
Arms. You're saying arms instead of arms.
That's just what it's called. It's supposed to stand for something, but I forget what.
I'm sure I'll know it when I find
Oh,
it.
and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
I smell an opportunity to make money. Bye. Right, let's see what we've got. So, Radio Free Monarch we're kind of doing. Oh, no, we're not. Can do. Abandoned building, yeah. Let's have a look for the Grim tomorrow. Let's go and talk to Velma and hope she doesn't have a massive dog. Nope. Ah, there we are. There is a jump button. Just, I can't remember how to use the jump function. It's been a while.
Velma seem out of sorts to you?
She's always cranky.
No, I mean more than usual.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't know. I made it a point to stay out of her way.
I mean, that sounds smart. If someone's being cranky, you'd stay out of that way. Let me get that. So notes there. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably going to be something that I'll be stealing anyway.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Okay, yeah. Catherine said she'd shove you in a box and keep running your yap like that. No.
Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
He's dead.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell.
Ah.
That about cover it?
That's brilliant.
She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too. I don't have time for Grim, even when I'm not working doubles.
It's fair, right? Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
So, this missing co-worker.
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's
That's
a
a
real
really
wizard
weird
with
way of putting it.
pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Yeah, rules about that sort of thing.
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit.
I
Since
mean,
you
that's
don't seem
fair.
to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him
Sure.
Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra jugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Oh, I think I'm gonna find him dead. Yeah.
Caleb Herrick runs the autoloader operators. He thinks I don't pay them enough for flipping switches and turning dials.
So the job's easy, but you're not doing it? Something smells here. I mean, everything smells in here, but something's fishy. Wait.
He and his whole crew walked out. Say they won't come back unless I pay them more.
I'll talk to him.
You mind slapping him around a little while you're at it?
Oh, if you don't mind slapping him being
I'm
slapped around with a
joking.
shotgun shell.
Mostly. Unless you can do it without hurting his job performance. If you
Um,
can find a way to get him back to work,
do people
I'll make it
need
worth
their
your while.
kneecaps for job performance?
check the yacht club. He's usually there.
Sure.
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Okay.
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Fair.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get this all tuna, fat, and mostly tumor-free.
That's fair. That's fair, I suppose. Right, now, so who's that? Nell. Let's go talk to Nell about this poster first. Oh, it's too far. Just having things I can just jump over like that. Oh, this is all sorts of pleasant.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest Tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
What the? What are these names? Oh my god. I play for Auntie Cleo's Dynasty, you recognise me?
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
You fell for it. XP boost. Part of a good world tour of Halcyon and meeting our fans across the colony. Nice.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, what can I do for you?
Give me the poster.
Signed by the Black Hole himself. There's no way I could pass that up. Why, did you want to see it? I don't have it yet. I'm waiting on a few customers to pay up before I can give Velma the bits.
Yeah, really brave you to outwit Sandra's best friend.
You mean dopey landing pad Grim? I didn't know he and Mr. Nandi were friends. I guess that changes things. Fine. Tell Velma that I don't want the poster anymore. I'll find something else to hang in my shop.
Well, that was simple. I mean, to be fair, I was doing things that have a lie skill rating of requiring 50 at least. So, you know, probably not so straightforward,
Graham's
but yeah.
always filling the airwaves with this propaganda. Like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go back to that. Can I help you? And here we witness incredibly well programmed AI. Amazing. Truly, oh, there's another instance of it. Truly, we are living in an advanced gaming age. Ah. No matter how well they program AI, you can always mess them up by standing in their way. I wouldn't want it any other way, to be honest.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Ew.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Hey, you leave her alone.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need?
Don't sass talk the mechanic.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
Ooh. That wasn't looking
That's a
interesting.
surprise. Tossball being part of her business and all. Take the poster then. And if I never hear another word about it, it'll be too soon.
Nah.
Something else on your mind?
Not really. Talking my way around getting a poster. Brilliant. Strange new planets, different communities to interact with, and new people, and what do? Get someone's poster.
Have you had time to check on that poster yet? I keep wondering if it's come in.
Here it is.
Would you look at that? The Rizzo's logo is nice and bright, and you can still smell the ink on Mr. Holcomb's signature. I can't thank you enough. Still, you can have the bits I was going to spend at the bar this week.
I'll do.
You know what? Take my old tossball blocker too. Never get the chance to use it these days.
Thanks. Okay. Oh, that was a chunk of XP at least. That was a massive chunk. Pro tossball blocker. That's a really powerful weapon. 340 DPS. Ouch. So Nyoka is in there. But then again, there's also Caleb. Well, let's have a look for Sebastian. Oh, look, Sebastian's over there. Is he in the yacht club as well? Nope, he's just round here. Oh, look.
Wrapped musk and canid eyes, right here.
I don't know, they look like normal legs to me. But, you know, if there goes me, I thought he was going to be a robot or something like that.
Can I interest you in raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails?
Ew.
You look like a woman who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts.
No. Ugh.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days. But I've been meaning to ask her how that raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
Would you consider going out with her?
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smoked?
Don't get me wrong.
Smote.
I'd like to give her a
Smite.
discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for raptidon tongues.
That's not about... Don't take my word of it. Spend some time with her. Promise you won't ask for a discount. Yes. Why am I getting the option to bribe almost everyone?
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
I love how Parvati
Okay.
is now the
I'll do it.
relationship advice.
Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between
Wow.
you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
I love it. You know, finishes the conversation with him, then immediately turns to me and says, "Between you and me." It's like, he's still within earshot, and you haven't even lowered your voice. Just, wow. Right, let's give her the good news. Hi.
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he
Yes,
say?
I have. Strangely enough. Yes, he did.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia, I've secretly been waiting for this? Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
Oh. He likes you, just don't ask him for any discounts.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
Here's most the XP because that was an awful amount of money for it. Right, skill points. More long guns because I'm using. Actually, I should probably put some more in handguns as well. Yeah, reverse. Put them in handguns instead because I'm actually using pistols a lot. Oh, let's put lie up. Oh, those are at 61 now. Very nice. And where else? Let's put something in there for more hack and lockpick. Yep, that works. And Parvati, you have a perk. Spec Ops. 20% chance to reset ability cooldown on using it. I don't really use her ability that much. Ability damage. Jazz hands. Ah! Jazz hands. Swaps weapons and reloads much faster. I have not noticed her actually reloading. When she performs her ability, recharge some of my tactical time dilation meter. I don't really use her ability. Increase your chance of looting mods when she's in the party. That's not too bad. She's better at melee damage, has more armor, higher or lower threat generation, or better engineering skill. I think I'm going to go with better engineering skill actually. Oh, that unlocks tier 4 of perks for her. What does she get? Echoing Thunder. Chance of immediately resetting the campion's ability score when they get the killing blow. Nice. Reduce the duration of harmful state effects. Nice. And increases the damage dealt by his companion for a short time after performing their companion ability. It's not bad at all. But she doesn't. I don't get her using her ability. Right, what can you do? When enemies in the party, any damage that would kill me instead heals a small amount of health. This effect has a long cooldown. I do not call 5 minutes a long cooldown. Companion swaps weapons, ability damage. Right, okay, let's do CPR. So what else does she have? Higher medical skill, more health received from my inhaler. Yeah. Yep, that works for me. That definitely works. Right, do we have any other... We do have side quests. Let's go to this guy. The apartments. And the yacht club was closer along. Closer anyway, but... I'm one of those people who... When I get side quests available, or the main quest, I tend to stick as far away from the main quest as possible.
Someone's been killed!
Absolutely, what?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Okay.
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth.
Ew.
If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now,
okay.
If you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Don't go in there, there's a dead body there. Well, look where I'm going to go first. Oh, I can't. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Just spooked me, was all.
Not much I can do for this guy.
So, the engineer who has been with us and done some pretty hefty things like charging headfirst at cannibals with a hammer and blowing things away with a light machine gun is startled by there being a dead body in the room, and our fearless medic, you know, one of the best in the galaxy, there's nothing I can do for him. I love this party. Right, now, going to go all CSI here. Yes. Yes. Interesting. Interesting. Well, I have to say that from the pattern of the blood spatter and the density of the blood itself, and with a likely contusion point just above the ear, I can definitely say in my absolutely professional opinion, he dead. He really dead. Oh, and everything in here is stealing. Oh, fine. The betting slips list some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. Some left field tossball betting. Okay. It's already seeming like someone may have whacked him for his betting. And then gone through his apartment of anything of value and not actually taken anything of value. Hastily packed suitcase. Several ragged outfits, all the same cut and colour, were stuffed into the suitcase. Yeah, he was trying to run. Investigate left field tossball betting. Okay. Like, they wanted anything of value and they just left the bit cartridge. They left the mag picks. They left so much. Toughs these days. I'm just going to keep the door open there to let air out a bit. The evidence will be fine. It will survive. I have a photographic memory, therefore it survives. That's how these things work. Honest. Is he alive? Sorry, she. I think she's alive. Pretty sure I can see small movements there. Yeah, she's probably alive. One way to find out, I suppose. Nah, let's not do that. That's fine. Yeah, we're just going to poke through our messages instead. Miss Nandy, sorry to bother you about this, but something foul's leaking from the apartment upstairs. Don't know what Cecilia's keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think you could talk to her about it? Isaac, can you please keep your windows shut? As I've tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when you've got food out, invites mantis worms, and the mantis worm infestation is everyone's problem. Braxton, I know you keep odd hours. I know because I've heard you coming and going at all times on a date night, ha ha. But maybe you could try to close your door a little more quietly. I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. Okay, so, well, she complains a lot. That's nothing, nothing wrong in complaining a lot if it's for justifiable reasons. I mean, she's complaining for a gross smell up on the apartment above, but not from the dead person in the next room.
Whatever you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
Random person there. And normal. Now this, geographically speaking, this should be where Claudia's apartment is, or Celia's. But no, there's nothing. Oh wait, no, just an inferno side held up like a broom. Yeah. Or maybe it's one of the other doors here that just won't open. I don't know. But let's see. Laura is not a Caleb.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
But you're sneaking up in someone else's apartment.
Braxton. I've never even heard of a Braxton. Got nothing for you, sorry.
Oh, you're twitchy as anything.
Anxious posture, muscle spasms. She's high on some quality stuff.
No! Okay, maybe, just a little. Braxton always has a good stash, and I just like to let loose a little. Stop thinking about the marauders and the raptidons outside, you know? Oh, damn. He told me he was delivering to this house in the ruins south of town. Whole family had fallen sick, and he had some meds on hand. So maybe look for him there?
Oh, he's dead.
Hope he's okay. We should hurry, Captain.
We would if this wasn't going by computer RPG rules. AKA, he'll be in the exact same state whether I go there now or I go there in a week. Oh wait, that wasn't Caleb's. That was Oh, shows how much attention I'm paying. So let's go back to the yacht club, and then we can actually leave this place. Workbench. I'll use the workbench. Use workbench. See if there's anything. Oh, I can tinker. Of course, I can tinker. Oh, that's a nice damage upgrade. Yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. Oh my. Well, I didn't realise how many bits I was spending there. Whoops. Whoops. I'll have mods installed all there and in all that. I mean, Parvati doesn't have a mod in the barrel on that, but the only barrel is a noise reducer. I'm sorry, it's a heavy machine gun. Putting a silencer on that is not going to do much. Yeah, agreed, Charlie. Whoops. But then again, look at the DPS on this gun now. It's immense. It now even outdoes the special weapon I just recently got. So yeah, promptly good investment, I think. That's what I'm going to tell myself. And to be fair, I actually haven't been spending all that many bits apart from the 10,000 I spent for getting my way here. It's fine. It's fine. That's a mustache and a half. Look at me. Look at me so I can see myself.
Well,
Look at that.
Isn't often we see new folk in Stellar Bay. First drink's on me, stranger.
Look at that. Wow.
Enjoy. If you plan on sitting through Nyoka's stories, you might could use a few.
I might could
I
use
a few and tell them myself.
Now what can I do for you?
Oh, you could start by learning how to speak properly. No, I'm not interested in buying things. I want to sell things. Weaponry. I don't need the hunting rifle anymore. Don't need the hammer. Might want to keep a hold of that. I'll keep hold of that as well because that's actually a decent weapon. That I'm never really. I don't think I'm going to use. Flamethrower. He reminds me of the Jim Carrey Eggman. Yeah, but nowhere near as likable. Because Jim Carrey doing Eggman was amazing. Absolutely amazing. He gave me a free drink, I've just sold it back to him. Video game logic. I've got nothing to repair. Oh, that was it. Yeah, you're my objective. Oh, right, it's fine. You're having a drink. I'll go upstairs and look for Caleb. Yep, since I can walk through between you and a stationary object. Oh, why do I feel this is not going to go well? Oh, look, he is actually here. Oh, and he looks about as douchey as he sounds.
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
No, you just need to work more so you see me. Yeah.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink.
Is everyone wanting to get me drunk or something? Although then again, it was glacial water.
Sit a spell and revel with us.
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
Thanks, Parvati.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Sandra's going to file Velma if you don't return to work. Yeah, that seems convincing enough.
I never meant to call for anyone's head on a pike. Velma's not my favorite person, but she ain't been cruel to us. Devil it all. Now you got me feeling sorry for her. Fine. I guess we'll go back to work to save Velma's job. We'll find a better time to negotiate our wages. Tell Velma not to worry. We'll look out for her.
That was easy. But then again, you know, I have an effective lie score of 61. I'm pretty able to talk my way into anything, it seems. I will be back for you, lady with a very nice knife on her hip. Velma.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Yes, you've told us this before.
You knocked any sense into him yet?
Yes. Told you about to lose your job, he says you come
Well,
back.
that's awful nice of him. Sure wouldn't have expected that. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Honest work deserves honest pay.
I lied to
Something
get
else
him
on
there.
your
That's not really honest work. It's almost exactly the opposite. Ah! Right. So, I think now all we have to do left inside Stellar Bay is talk to Nyoko. Nyoka. I'm not doing at all well from... Oh, actually, no, that could be... So that's definitely outside. That's outside. That might be outside, or that might be nearby. That's back on Groundbreaker. So where are you? Oh, you're very close. Oh, it's talking to Nell again. Oh, I assumed that there was a different betting area in this game. Well, so look, don't bite the sun. Oh no, Dustback Casserole is actually right here, or over there. Oh, they're both. I'm sorry, they're both here. Ah, well, one is in here, and the other one seems to be outside. Local region. Oh, no, it's just in here. Okay, well, let's go and help Parvati get the date of a lifetime, shall we? Because Parvati is so sweet and she deserves all the good things. Perhaps all the small things as well. Chef Raymond.
Whoa, by the stars, my poor heart. Just about pissed my jumpsuit.
Colourful. Why would you admit that to anyone? Sorry, let me stop you.
Most people don't. Besides, this place is enough to try anyone's nerves.
Okay, how's that?
Where should I begin? With the oversized mantisaurs? Or perhaps the rap spewing acid at our walls? The board was right. This place isn't fit for human habitation. And I was a fool for staying.
Cool story. Give me a Dustback Casserole.
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back. Before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
I can cover 3,000 bits. I almost couldn't.
I got all the ingredients. Should only take about an hour in the oven. There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's hurting just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Oh, I want that bypass shot. Hey? Oh, why has he got weapon parts in his kitchen? Ah! Right, let's go to the sweetheart cake. So, it only took half of my remaining money. It's fine. As long as this doesn't need exactly the same amount. Wait, what?
Please, will someone help me? My boy's in trouble.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for stopping. Everyone acts like nothing's wrong. Like my little boy isn't at risk of being eaten by some vile creature.
Okay.
You have to help me get my little Tucker back. He ran away and is going to get himself killed. Oh, I just know a raptidon is melting him with acid as we speak.
It's more dissolving than melting.
That is not
helpful distinction, Ellie. Oh, why do I get the feeling this is not an actual child?
Oh, I just knew you were a good person. Agnes, I said, this is the woman.
It's going to be a pet or robot.
I was
It's
right.
going to be.
He ran out into the wilderness a few days ago. I warned him about the raptidons, mantisaurs, and marauders, the toxic sulfur pools, and poisonous plants, but he didn't listen.
Oh, law, Captain. A youngster won't last long in a place like this. Please.
I really don't think it's a youngster.
Please, won't you go and find my boy?
Sure, yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll find your son, it's fine.
Oh, I know he'll be safe now that someone's able to fetch him home.
That's a really bad outlook.
It's down the road southwest of town. I'm sure he made it that far. I just know it. And if you find
and her surname, Needham.
My boy,
I mean, yeah, don't we all need ham?
Tell me what I think of them luring little boys away from their mothers. It's immoral.
Alright, you punch him in the mouth. Alright, transition to Stellar Bay Ruins south. Even if just we can find out where exactly this sweetheart's cake is. Because the map was not at all helpful in it. Diet toothpaste. What a concept. What a really, really hilarious concept. Oh wow, 1,201 meters in that direction. Okay, we are going to be saving that for a little while still. Where actually am I? There it is. Well, at least there's some sort of a settlement over there at least. It seems to be the only particular one out here. Kind of. Okay, so we're not going to be doing that one just yet. Where's that? Well, that was just over there. Okay. That's the thing. Oh, that's just there. Okay, that's not so bad. But with his name, that's not just there. That's not so bad either. Okay. So we're just going to be dipping a little toe out when we actually do go back into this place to start doing these quests. So first what we'll do then is we will... Hello, Kelly! Yeah, so we could do the same Steel Rat and then we'll go for Radio Free Monarch and then possibly that will lead us to going outside of that. You have sketchy service on this. On what, your country? Because we all know American internet service, not the most stable. Oh. Borst verse. It's not the verse unless it's Borst verse. First advertising campaign ever. And it's really weird that I'm looking at how long I've been streaming. Stream keeps sketching because you're on your phone. Yeah, phone Twitch, I've heard, is always a little on the shifty side.
I've seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
True.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie.
Dr. Ellie.
Drilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
Velma seen out of sorts to you?
Oh yeah, I suppose if I'd actually looked up and seen the name of the betting shop before going to find that guy, I would have cottoned on to, you know, left field toss ball betting, and yeah, thought there was going to be a competition.
Here to catch a game? I'm afraid the transmission's still pretty bad. What can I do for you?
Yeah,
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days.
yeah.
I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
Okay, I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes
Okay,
he'd drink
sounds like
Purpleberry
addiction.
Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong
Hello,
people money.
Emoto. Right, so who did he
I don't
go?
know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook.
Right.
They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games.
Sounds like a bunch
They
of tossers.
usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Yeah, sure, that's it.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do.
Oh, that's fine. You know, I'll introduce them to my method of persuasion. You know, several high caliber rounds to the face. Emoto is quiet today. Mood is strange. That is completely fair. Being vocal is not a prerequisite for attending and enjoying these streams, Emoto. You just being here and watching, more than enough. I always keep calling this person Nyoko, even though it's Nyoka.
And
That is
little
some
bastard
really purple
slippery,
hair as
right?
well.
On account of its blood, so it's sliding all over the place, trying to crawl away, getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud.
Well, she's steamed.
But I gotta get in there, get right in that baby rap's stomach, and dig
It's
it out.
magenta, not purple.
If so much as a drop of stomach
Yeah, that's
acid
true.
got on that
Actually,
medallion,
it's more,
I
it's
don't
far
know what
more
I'd
red than
might be
blue.
I'd hunt every damn
Yeah.
wrapped out there. Right. What are you staring? Wait. You ain't from around here. Who are you?
He ain't from around here. Chinya, are you always this drunk? Yeah.
Do you think this is drunk? I gotta. You need to get out more. Sit, partake. Buy me a drink and let's chat.
Told you to get me to information broker.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we?
You stay away from my nuts.
Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
Right. What do you need? I don't need escort. Oh, she's going to be a crew member, isn't she?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the money, on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
Ah, it's time to be persuasive again. Medical. You mean caffeinoid. That stuff's just a stimulant. Caffeine something. Emoto wants. Yes. Yes. Dragon wants as well. Never enough caffeine.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't going to say I'm not going to get it or discourage you. I just want the XP. Yeah. Here's medicine from the MSI dispensary. Yay! So many running around and FedEx fetch questing. So much. It's fine. Oh, we're almost over halfway to level 16. Wow.
Hello, dear.
Abigail
Well, I
Edwards.
don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember.
You coming on to me?
Bedside manner, lady.
Well, it's so rare I get the pleasure of new company. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
Oh my god, Auntie Abigail. Oh my god, that's... We must pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young lady you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Whiskey helps, too.
Please leave medical advice to the professionals.
She is a professional.
Now, dearie, who's this pickup for?
Can I lie? Yeah, lie. Oh, can Abigail and Gladys adopt us together? Yeah, I think they can. Yeah. Oh. I was going to do the lie, then I saw this. I don't know, Auntie. You have to pry that secret from my sweet little cheeks. Oh, that just sounds wrong on so many levels. But no. She's going to adopt us. We're going to just lie to her.
I'm so sorry, but with the iconoclasts and the marauder filth chasing away what little trade we get, I'm afraid I have to reserve my supply for Stellar Bay residents. Our reserves have gotten so low. I've even had to start locking the supply room upstairs. Isn't it a shame what some people will do to get a little extra?
Oh, well then. Oh, that's just awful.
Isn't it just? I'd make an exception for you if I could, my little cherub. Is there anyone else needing a special pickup from Auntie Abigail?
If she's been cut off, she's not like that. Yeah, let's try this way.
Don't blame me if I puke on your shoes.
Aren't you a sorry thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
Oh my god, is that actually gonna... Oh my god. Why don't you show me a thing or two?
Much as I'd love to. My rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for?
Oh,
her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone to say too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
Oh, of course you don't. You're a rumor mill.
Well, I'm afraid not. Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Yeah, but I'm very good with hacking. I thought you were in charge around here, aren't you? You sure ought to be.
Oh, you flatter an old woman. Me, I'm just here to be a pretty face for the customers. And to keep an extra key to the supply room for all the times Dr. Williams misplaced his.
I mean, what? Forgetful fellow, eh?
Careless experimentation with medicinal substances does take its toll, eventually.
But until then, it's lots of fun.
Episodic pharmacological delirium is no laughing matter, young lady.
I think you'll find it is a laughing matter for her. Oh.
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. Poor man was always searching for the flower of enlightenment. On the way, he tried some rather daring substance combinations.
Right.
It's a philosophist symbol of some kind, dearie. Never you mind. The graveyard's near the southern ruins.
I'm cold, need tissues and caffeine. Yeah, go for it. I'm warm, but...
Do be careful.
Yeah.
I'd hate for anything to happen to you, dearie.
Oh, she's got some gooey about us. I don't want to intimidate her, but I... Oh.
Chin up, dearie.
Oh. Oh. I'm sorry, that's meant to be difficult. Use terminal. Employee login. Hack 55! Whew. Okay, I don't think I've got that. Let's just double check. It's in character. Skills. Hack. Nowhere near it. However, one thing I do have.
Okay.
Would you look at that? I'm in. Focus it all. Yoink. Well, I'll just be casually leaving. No reason to suspect I've done anything. Bye. Yeah.
Smells like rat in here.
Run as fast as you can. Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. So do I still go to the... No, we're just going to give her the caffeinoid. Welcome back, Amoto.
You're back. Good news? Bad news? All of the above?
I've got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
Says someone who's never had any fun.
Exactly. See, I'm glad someone on your crew's got some sensible, got her head on straight. Whew, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
That's worrisome.
I gotta see about stalking some on the ship.
Oh,
You be careful. The first one's free. After that, they'll offer you gainful employment.
Glad to have you.
Where to?
It's funny information for you.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun.
I mean, well, yes.
If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
Yeah, you wait there.
I hope you like being part of our crew, Nyoka. We're real excited to have you.
Oh, you're just such the sweetest.
Well, look at you. I'll find a spot there to call my own for now. Find me when you're ready.
Level 16. I know, Parvati is just the sweetest. I've leveled up twice whilst being in this city. And I've barely gotten outside. I really need some more stuff in all of this. I don't really care so much about sneaking. I just really want the hack and the lockpick stuff. Ooh, more perks. What were we going to do? I don't actually think I had anything planned beyond those 3 perks. Soliloquy. Bonus for dial skills when you have no companions in your party. It reduces weight. Consumables. Nah. Nah. I just... why not? Just get some more armor. Broker's over that way. I believe that is everything inside. And how's the iconoclast? Okay. Oh wait, no, there's these guys to deal with.
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Yeah.
We're here, light years from Earth, going about our lives.
Every time the punch clock peals, a worker earns his meals.
What are you talking about?
Sorry, I thought you were quoting It's a Wonderful Directorate.
Nice thing about traveling with the captain. We meet all sorts of new people.
Sure. Best part is when they pay us.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kind of hard to make.
Yeah, no worries at all, Callie. If it's stuttering that badly for you, then best to wait for the upload. Should be tomorrow.
Here ain't that nice.
Have a good rest of your day, anyway. And thank you for coming along as much as you could. You feel like a panic attack without panic or attack. So just a lingering, strange sense. It sounds
Who the
like.
fuck are you? This ain't your alley.
Oh, I already. I think I'll be needing this.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is our secret alley.
Not much of a secret.
We're already pissed by those crates to market.
I'm sorry. What?
Listen, that purple-toothed twerp had it coming. Not that anyone has proof.
Who needs proof?
And not that it's any of your business.
Well, you just confessed to it. Wrong answer. Oh, okay. Kind of stuck in the middle there. Oh, both my companions are down. You're not having mercy. None of you are. Well, no one seems to care that there's a huge amount of gunfire going on. It's fine. That's all fine. What the? I have to steal from these people? Ah. Fine. Well, that could have gone worse, but also could have gone better. It wasn't that far away, and no one actually seems to care. Ah, fine.
A fine day for business, isn't it? Anyway.
Feel like cold caffeine withdrawal and sensory overload, but it's like 5 minutes afterwards, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Yes, I know exactly how that feels.
But that's terrible. What happened? But that means we won't be able to log their testimonies. If there's one thing I've been hoping to re-establish in Stellar Bay, it's proper documentation for legal matters.
Maybe I could go on that statement to the hand, ready to kill me.
Always a shame when tempers get the better of good sense. Yeah. Still, your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
Okay. Yeah, fine.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
That guy's a world-class moron. I mean, yes he is, but he did do a good job of the greeting.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
That's it. I just wanted to turn the quest in. Wait, what quest are we on now? The broker. Right, so we've gone back to that. Let's go. Let's go meet with the secret people.
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
Because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh.
Oh, their interactions. House. Very descriptive. House.
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
What's a faux window instead of my real one? Let sunshine to whip me and burn me upon sunrise. Yeah. I don't remember. Whoa, that's a colossus? That's a big thing. Just gonna avoid that. Just going to avoid that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind either. No, sunlight is the evil thing. Curse the wretched Daystar. Oh. Oh. I'm pretty sure if I shoot one bullet, all the Marauders can come for me. Well, all the Raptidons. It doesn't look like there's much. Once wrote a song about disliking the sun. I mean, you most likely did a better job of it than me, because my song about disliking the sun goes more along the lines of Oh, he went flying. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big one. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big guy. Big, big, big. Try a bigger weapon. Have you seen the size of what I'm using? Whoa! The red dot went a little bit squiffy on that. Right. You know, people say I could sing a song about that. Well, I actually did it. Nice. I approve of you taking that level of commitment to your hatred of the Daystar. I certainly would if I had any talent in being able to write music or sing. Spoiler, I don't have any talent in any of those things. I'll send you after the stream if you want. Yeah? Yeah, I've got no problem with that. Sounds like a nice way to relax. Ooh, space a straw, big cartridge, yay. And just here in a random hole on the inside of the building. Come on, don't want anything like it. It's a bad old song though, before 10-note writing skills were a thing. You wrote it, therefore it is good. So you can't have pulled that thing that's on me before and not expect to get used back at you. Transition to Mother Residence. Ooh. Taste the freedom. What are you gonna do? Lick your walls? That's not how objectivity works. It is when you're a dragon. this place looks fairly intact, despite there having been, you know, raptidons literally outside.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
In my experience, any stranger this friendly either wants to rob and airlock you or sell you something.
My thoughts exactly, Ellie.
Out here in the wilderness, we welcome all who come to our door. Now come in, make yourselves comfortable.
Okay, if anyone gives you evil clown vibes, Moto, yes, I was just about to say, if anyone has seen the Book of Eli, the part where they meet the cannibal old woman and old man, that's what vibes I'm getting from him. I am getting the thing like, I'm looking for my name Braxton. He came by here. Oh, we didn't see him. We just ate him.
I'm afraid we don't get many visitors out here. The raptidons and marauders scare off all but the boldest.
And you eat the boldest.
If you braved them, you must be exhausted. Why don't you stay for dinner?
You're wanting me for dinner.
I'm sure I would remember something like that. Now, quit fretting yourself about that. Make yourself at home. Dinner's almost ready.
Put that away. You're making me nervous.
Why is there a locked door up it?
Oh, hi there. Did you come to bring us more of those rocket candies?
Sure, I brought some candies.
That's wonderful. There was this other man who used to bring them. Not anymore, though.
Why isn't he bringing you more rocket candies?
He said they were making us sick. Mom and Papa got real mad at him for that.
Some kind of off-brand drug, maybe? Wouldn't be the first or the worst.
They went to have a talk with him. Afterwards, they said he wasn't coming back again. I don't know. I'm not really supposed to talk to strangers.
This creepy vibe is getting
Mom
weirder.
and Papa said he came from the city. When we got sick one time, he brought those candies to make us well again. And they worked. Now we feel better than ever. Mama says they're a gift from the Eternal.
Oh, I'm going to go now.
Okay. Maybe I'll see you at dinner.
We wouldn't want to intrude.
This is creepy. Everything's fine there. Everything's fine there, just very, very, very pink.
Got it. Heads down.
It's fine, I'm just going upstairs. You know, the part of the house that's going to be clearly very secret and not full of dead bodies at all. To be fair, they probably... Okay. There's no one... Nothing here. I mean, to be fair, they probably wouldn't be, you know, just keeping it, you know, out on display. Oh, there we go. There we go.
I've seen and made my share of corpses, but this is downright unsettling.
I'm gonna be sick.
Yep. We'll take that. And supper time. A weapon called supper time. Don't play with your food. Love it. But yeah, we've objective, escape the house. Well, that must have cost more than an arm and a leg, it cost a head too. But Emoto, it clearly cost him an arm and a leg to get ahead in life. Oh god, I laugh because she's gone. Oh. What's in here? Stuff. I think he lost his head in the excitement. Yeah, he must have gotten a bit ahead of himself.
But what's this? You're tracking blood into the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh dear. You've been nosy, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of my best qualities. The murdering cannibal accuses me of being nosy.
Quickly, my dear. She's getting agitated. We can't let the meat spoil.
Don't worry. We'll make this quick.
Oh, this is a... Oh! Oh yeah. Whoa, she's a bit jiggly.
Folks. Everybody with missing family will wonder if these people...
Yeah, well, they probably did it. Why is it still stealing? They were cannibals. They're also dead. It's not every day you lose an arm and a leg after all, it's true. Focus assault. Well, that happened. House key. Ew, yeah. That was a bit ew. That's what corrosive damage does in this game, apparently. Oh, that was unsettling. That was a nice. That was like, you know, unsettling, but at the same time, a nice inclusion. Very nicely done. I like little things like that in games like this. So, surely, we would love to have you for dinner. Wouldn't you join us? Like, that might be a bit more literal than you think at first. Did testing, by the way, can still do it. We'll record our stream. Excellent. I look forward to hearing it, Tomoto. Bolt with his name. I mean, it's just over there. So I might as well go do that. Well, that looks like it's instant death. That very much looks like it's instant death. This bridge also looks like a bit like a bottleneck. Perfect place for an ambush. With, you know, nice little bits of cover laid everywhere. Ah, and a Raptors Colossus. Oh boy. It may only be doing shock damage, but that thing really eats them up. Oh, so does that. That really eats them. is it bad you want one of those as your guard dog? No, not at all. They definitely do a good job of being exactly as vicious as they need to be. And you know, as we saw in the last stream, they are actually adorable. Iconoclast, arms building key. Oh, lovely. Oh, this can't go badly at all, can it? Absolutely not. No, why would this go badly at all?
Go, don't mess with us.
Oh, okay. So having plasma damage, yeah, plasma damage really makes a difference. Fun times barrel. Ooh, I can put that on Parvati's weapon. Oh.
We got it.
Okay, yeah, you two just go at it. So, I don't know about you, but you know, seeing Parvati run towards you with that two-handed hammer, that was oddly terrifying and exciting at the same time. I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I mean, the obvious answer is yes. Yeah, just running towards you. Parvati, smash! Yes, please? Parvati would never hurt us. No, she wouldn't. Oh, look! I said about upgrading Parvati's weapon, and I find a workbench. Just put that there. Have a fun times barrel to get some crit damage. Yeah. It currently has plasma damage. Yep, that's fine. Officer's Spine, 142. I think, in that case, Ellie, compare that. Oh yeah, supper time is better. Yeah, there you have that. Have the new sword. Enjoy supper time. That also can't be modded. The only thing that can be modded in my entire arsenal is of companions is the heavy machine gun. Yeah. Stimulation. Adreno. More Adreno. I've got 67 med packs in this. I'm not even in the slightest bit worried about dying, as long as I stay on top of my healing. You know, having Ellie in the party also means that my healing does more health regain anyway, so, you know. Pretty easy. Yeah, it's gonna continue going pretty well, I think. As long as I can actually remember, you know, when to press the blooming button. It's not actually even the door there, is it? No. Well, this is like someone tried to set up a defensive barrier. Unlock. Unlock with the key I found on a dead body. Yep. If there's anyone alive in here, it's taking all your things. If that's not cool, just come down and stop me. No? Cool. It's cool. Another reason I'd be an awful thief, you know, announcing when I'm stealing things. Sanjar has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics, not very good with slogans, jingles and or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for following advancement. He needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. Oh well. This is the stuff that he wanted removed. So let's read it all first. You know, commit this to our own memory, and then we'll delete it. Few exits reviews. Graham, restrictive. Oh, spoof logging credentials. Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. He has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Recommend further supervision. Now Dora. An explorer? Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommended for promotion. PSA. Only someone intends to acquire your possessions through the process of thievery. Please do not interfere. If you wish, you may put up an act to maintain your character integrity, but beyond that, protest or refusal is strongly discouraged. Thanks for your cooperation. Exactly. Right. You know what? Let's delete. There we go. Oh look, there's no data. Well, what do you know? Huh. I think those bandits must have destroyed it when they looted everything. You never know with bandits these days, do you? I think I just got some armour. So bear in mind while I check that out. 14, 26 on a helmet. Oh, I've got 29. 26 on ordnance control armour gold. Let's just have a look at that. Actually looks kind of nice. Really looks kind of nice. But yeah, I prefer mine. You know, even though it's just got the +1 armor rating. 26, 26, 26, 26. I think Parvati is needing to get an upgrade on that. 26, 26. Oh no, everyone's up to the same standard. Ah, we're good. This is going to be sold then. Yep. I mean, going further on to the whole thing about being a terrible thief. When I played the game Thief, whenever I took something, I would actually say audibly "yoink," which got a little bit tricky in some of the other later levels, where I was just going around going yoink, 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 yoink. Yoink, yoink. At least though I wasn't doing the whole thing of going to sneak mode and going sneaking, sneaking, doing a sneaking.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats hear boots?
What? Snarl like a raptor. It takes the lie skill at a fairly decent level to snarl like a raptor. I'm semi-tempted to, just for the XP and to see. Yeah, we're doing it.
Get away!
Sorry, couldn't help it.
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm hungry. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a man queen showed up. Then Raptidon with a void blasted mess. I ran in here, and now the door's locked. Little help?
You got locked in. I need to get in that room, but maybe I'll let you starve first. No. How?
Easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
I shoot them in the face.
Phew. Thanks, ladies. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched.
Yeah, he did.
Look for a dead guy Or a raft? Maybe it's
I want to
in a
adopt
raft
Hux. Yeah, I can want to adopt Hux as well. I think I found it.
Oh, much obliged.
It's kind of how I got in here as well. Unlock with the arms building key. I could use. That's just unlock.
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die.
Aww.
Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
With the trouble you caused me, you're dying here. Wow. No. You're okay to travel.
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Pavatia's waifu, Ellie is Sasta, and Hux's babe. Yes. Oh, sorry, baby. Yes. Normally when you help someone, they give you something in their trouble. No, that's not like extort her. Just say, yeah, just good luck.
Thanks a lot, lady.
Just run. It's not exactly running to, rush off and get home as soon as she can. Well, I'll take the map bit and the cartridge. Bolt 52. And, just a flamethrower casually in the bin. Like, all common and sensible storage practices. And just money thrown all around the floor. I mean, that could have been worse. She could have taken all my with her. Wow. Ladies. Well, flaming pile of trash, that flamethrower must be exactly Gary. I mean, okay, let's see just how much of a pile of trash it is. I was ready to make a joke, but it's 480 DPS. Yeah, that's not insignificant at all. I'm kind of... Ellie, what skills do you have, Ellie? Lie, medical engineering, okay. So you don't have anything that's good for any type of weapons, and nor do you, but you're still good for them. Imagine being like, done using the flamethrower. I better not let us put it in the trash as I should. Yes, be responsible when you've used up your weapon. Throw it in the bin and dispose of it properly. What the? She walked up to here and just vanished. What the? That's not creepy at all. Right, what have we got? So the next, I know the next objective is going to take us first to here and then all the way over to here. So I want off Mr. Bones' wild ride. There is no way off. No way off. This is a one-way ticket straight down to hell. Or, with my jokes, pandemonium.
Like outside of Edgewater. Used up, unneeded.
Oh, okay. Hi. Oh, this gun really does the trick. Level 17. With Mr. Bones' wild ride, it sounds like you got to say all the way. Ammo wasn't doing anything. You just capped it in the face. Well, yes. That's my right as an adventurer. If I see something looking peaceful, I have to shoot it. Because who knows, it might shoot me first. Can't risk that happening. Absolutely not. Skills. I'm almost at maximum for long guns. Long gun critical hits ignore 100% armor. I'm sorry, what now? Getting close to that. I'm sure the quadrupedal animal would have shot you first. It could have. You don't know. It's an alien. It could do anything. Excuse me, game. Ignore 100% armor. I know, right? On a crit. Yeah. You know, just a little bit of, I'm sorry, what now? I know, look, this is a long gun. What's the point in any other weapon? Exactly. Oh, this is going to be bad. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay. If the armor is annoying you, but you don't want to kick or ban it, you can ignore it apparently. Yes, let me go into my game administration controls. Armor, ban. The wearing of armor is banned unless you're a player character or part of my party. Everyone else, you don't get armor. They're in power armor and screaming, get it off! Or, you know, take it to the Simpsons level. My eyes, the goggles, they do nothing! I mean, in this case, it would be more along my face, the armor, it does nothing! That said, though, a lot of things that I'm fighting don't tend to put armor around their head, which is really silly when you think about it. I mean, I know that none of me nor my entourage have head armor visible, but as you can clearly see, we actually do have helmets equipped, because, you know, game logic makes sense. Pearson's quote is, I was elected to lead, not to read. Yeah, that's a good one. One of my favourites will always be Operator, give me the number for 911. Oh! There you go, boom! There you go, boom! There we go, it went boom. Explosives. Excuse me, what do you mean poor Raptidons? Well, I suppose, yeah, they just want to make their living, stay out here, eat things that have faces. Peter won't be happy. No, this is true. I mean, come on, Peter kicked up a massive stink about Monster Hunter. And wasn't it recently they also kicked up a stink about Animal Crossing as well? It's like, admittedly, when I was younger, and I'm talking like a lot younger, like 15 years or so ago, I used to support Peter because, you know, I didn't know all the weird stuff they got up to. I just thought, yes, animal rights, yes, I agree with this. I agree animals should be treated properly and nicely. Then, since learning what Peter do, it's like, oh, no, you guys don't. According to them, dairy causes autism. Yeah. Although I actually have a theory about that. Their whole thing is that, you know, trying to get people to go 100% militaristic vegan, and since they've seen how well the anti-vax campaign has kicked off with, you know, saying vaccines cause autism, if they can get the same sort of support for people hating dairy, then sure, they've got an anti-dairy movement. Ooh. So they just jump on the bandwagon there.
Like those old Sundays when we'd unload salt tuna shipments to the camp.
And yes, autism causes vaccines. It does. Yeah, they say that animals at Animal Crossing like psychos or something because they don't treat the non-anthro animals as sentient beings. I'm sorry. What? Don't you'll summon the anti-vaxxers. It's fine. I can, you know, if I get a horde of Karens here, I'll just set someone to be a moderator here and have fun seeing them get banned. Let them come your sneeze at them, Emoto. There we go. I have a nice, you know, ready list of people willing to be moderators in case the flock of Karens come. The animals in Animal Crossing, you can sell tarantulas to them, and Pete says thinks that's a no-no. What? Why? What is it? Because, you know, it's actively encouraging animal trade. I'm saying, oh yes, let's go into the wild and just randomly gather loads and loads of tarantulas and sell them to people, because that's a thing that people do. Because tarantulas are in the wild in a lot of the places in the UK. Yeah. Good going, Peter. I mean, I was going to say within the UK and the US, but I honestly don't know if tarantulas are in the wild in the US because, to be fair, like, Arizona exists and so does Texas. Yes, they are space bugs. Cool. That's another reason for me to never go outside of the house in America then, because, ew. Yeah, combine Arizona and Texas and you pretty much get the US's answer to Australia. Just, you know, with less sensibility in how they deal with things. Have you never thought of that before, Gary?
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. It's nothing personal, I'm just not the touchy.
They also have beef with Animal Crossing because you can fish, and fishing isn't vegan. Oh my god.
Did I do something to make
Wow.
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
The link hasn't copied because Twitch. Tell you what, whisper me the link and I think maybe it'll let me do it because I'm the streamer. Because, you know, that's... Twitch is just weird that way. Yes, I can tinker with these, although I should probably start tinkering. Oh, that goes up by 9 every time I tinker it. Yep. Oh, yes. Oh, that's a lot of bits still, but oh, that's a lot of damage it does now. That is a lot of damage. Repair. Oh no, wait. No, that is actually needing to repair. Oh. Yes. Let me just grab that. Whisper comes up. Okay. Thank you. Let's see if me posting it in Twitch will work. There we go. So yeah. Feel free to have a look at that absurdity in the chat and just see quite why. Oh shit! I'm still on tinkering. I thought I was on repair. Whoops. That doesn't. Okay. It's worse than ringing the devil's doorbell. I wonder if there's an intergalactic Peter now. It wouldn't surprise me. You know, equal rights and, you know, intergalactic veganism.
You should know you're getting excellent reviews from across the company.
Good.
What can I do for you?
Good, I think. Yeah. I found your review on our Temple in the Arms building.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
Most of humanity is cat now. Yeah, good. Obviously, they never seen Mass Effect. Yeah, Mass Effect. Sorry, it was already open.
Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Albatross. Your left kidney. Who cares what they think? You're in charge now.
In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
You've been surviving for 10 years. You know, you've made it work. That's more than anyone can say for those execs.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
I found the cartridge and deleted the data for you.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this.
And it sounds lewd.
Blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
I'm sorry, what?
Try to control yourself, sir.
Do you have any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
I didn't need that. Didn't need that. I didn't need to know what he's going to be doing with that.
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that.
I mean, yeah, true, but at the same time, still.
We'll protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Okay. Finally, the balls together that comeuppance.
Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
Hey, that also works.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea.
Natural bomb, please be one. Yes. Bureaucracy. Sir, do you ever hear of Germany? It's a bureaucratic nightmare. Yeah. Because Germans do like to maintain that stereotype of ruthless efficiency. Well, the upper echelons do at least. There's a firm middle finger. I don't want to hear about filling blanks, ticking boxes, and then a firm middle finger. No.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that
Precision German engineering
is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Precision German engineering with the sleek, dazzling veneer of the 1980s. You sly dog.
You really think so?
Don't encourage him.
He ain't operating illegally and loudly. Just attracts attention.
For quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
Okay, yeah. I know how to make people talk. Yeah.
Oh, I imagine you do.
Yeah, I do.
But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments.
Can-do attitude
so
and dangerous.
So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
Hey, she will still be in one piece if I just subtract some pieces from her. You know, like, she doesn't need both of her kneecaps. Do it, Captain Price. I'll kidnap the family. Give a clueless rookie a revolver. Ah! Watch it with the you people. I'll just say close enough.
Once you subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Nah, someone working there. Infiltrate secret court base and kidnap the staff. Sure, easy.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
Sure. Information broke at top of Devil's Peak. We've got errors unseen as well to do. And we'll go turn in this theme with Varma, and then we'll start heading towards a family matter. Time to topple a few companies and tick some boxes, Mark. Yeah. let's get ticking those boxes, and you know, as Space Fox said earlier, ringing the devil's doorbell.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
You don't need to say that every time I talk to you. Really don't. Bad news about Braxton.
That he's got his load on and I'm stuck covering his shift?
No, he's been eaten. Killed by cannibals out in the ruins.
That's... Wow. I sure feel like an ass now.
Nah. Stop with innuendos. Cheer up, maybe now you can hire someone better. It's a rotten way to go. I don't need to know what you're elbow deep in.
Yeah, I wouldn't wish that on Catherine herself.
Or what loads of people are
Still,
in.
It's good to know what happened to him. And that I ought to start looking for a replacement. Something else on your mind?
No. It's all good now. Information broker. Family matter. That's the one we want. I'm definitely liking the different feel of this place.
Getting along?
Don't make it small. When you say it like that, it sounds stupid.
Whoa, take it easy. Didn't realize you were so wrapped up.
You're doing it again.
Oh, leave her alone, Ellie. She's got a squish. Your fathers have no idea of personal space, they just stare at you the entire time. That's true. I mean, to be fair, no, you know, like, look, between Ellie and Parvati and myself, there's clearly about 2 meters there, you know, so yeah, they've got social distancing down pan. I didn't miss that loading screen. It is the first loading screen, isn't it? The first one of the punch. See? Stream delay is going to make it seem like you got that one first, but no, I did this. Jokes about sausages are always the first. You don't pronounce Wurst properly? I know I don't. I know it's Wurst, but still, Wurst sounds better for jokes. Now, on that note, you're off to work. Have a good stream. Well, I was just about to start wrapping up, but have a good time at Workspace, Fox. And Miyamoto, yes, I can pronounce some German well, even if, you know, I torment you with compound nouns all the time. Like, you know, Robotitan. 9. Aber ja. German has angry talking. To be fair, I've never like. It can be Moto. Like, can you think of a more aggressive way of saying butterfly than the German word for it of Schmetterling? Oh wait, those are marauders. I didn't realise. Oh, you're dead. Oh. Oh, that was all of them. Ling is a cute suffix. Yes, it is, but Schmetter. Stormtrooper, Blitzkrieger. Blitz is just a very aggressive sounding word. I mean, well, that's good reason for Blitz being an angry sounding word. It's a very aggressive, it's very aggressive in its action. Stormtrooper is not a German. That's true, actually. Stormtrooper is the English version of the German word, or the translation. Some like Sturmgeschütz? Oh, Sturmtrooper. There you are. I don't know what Sturmgeschütz is then. It's probably, you know, my bastardized German messing around with my memory. Yeah, though. The concept of stormtroopers is a German thing, I don't think. It might be, you know, back to, you know, nasty times during the war. But yeah, stormtrooper itself is just English. Gary thought a double negative and confuse yourself. Didn't not know that. Didn't not know, have no information on said non-subject. There you go. Multiple negatives for you. See, here's me, you know, going all the way around, using the front door, and he just, you know, rudely uses the wall. Oh yes, yeah, Sturmgeschütz is, I think it's the one of the very first made assault rifles given to the SS paratroopers during the Second World War. I think so. If you get any more negatives, that sentence is going to be classified as a pessimist. Hey, I am a pessimist already. Fun fact, stonks is a word. Yes, I saw that. I forget what the actual definition of it is, but stonks is, yes, actually a military word for mortar bombardment. That's about the worst thing they could have used term-wise. It's like, so call in the stonks. Do you have to say it like that? What's your idea? Well, sir, I think we just gotta bite down and give him a stonks. We don't even have mortars deployed. I know, so I just like saying the word stonks. Nine Danker. Oh! Ringleader. Oh, that guy's in power armor. He's also dead. Oh! Ah! Well, that worked. Oh, and there's the ringleader. There's the remains of the ringleader, and he's just a pile of ash. I think the plasma damage does actually melt all of his stuff. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. I wanted his things. I've always wanted to learn German, but whilst I have time, I don't have funding to get a good site to learn it, and screw those YouTube videos that supposedly teach languages, Japanese and German. Yeah, I can understand that. I used to I taught German when I was in school, and I had a really good affinity for it. I mean, to be fair, I had a really good affinity for languages when I was young, and I really clicked with both Japanese and German. Just since leaving school, I've gotten supremely lazy and just not really carried on with any of it. It's unless I can think of an exact reason for continuing studies, I generally haven't, which has always been to my detriment. But I've got no one to blame for myself. The only thing in good languages is you can adopt accents easily. I've been told I have a fluent North France accent by my old teacher. Same, actually. When I was learning German and I was really good at it, the German assistant that our teacher brought in to help us could have sworn I was a native German from my accent. It's like, I don't know. I'm just saying them how I think they should be pronounced, and apparently I'm accenting it. Brüderliche Verbalhornskummer deutsche Worte. There, suffer. So, how? What's that? Emoto, I've got a video to show you after I'm done here about German compound words, like talking about someone called Barbara who likes to make rhubarb pies in her barber shop that also serves bearded barbarians, and because of how German compound words work, every single iteration of this was just a much longer compound word. You know that one? Good. Then you know how much you can imagine how much I laughed when my dad showed me that, who is German himself. He said, this is what German likes to do to confuse people. My friend has been melted. I think someone might be attacking us, but I'm not too sure. That sounds the German equivalent of buffalo, 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 buffalo. Yeah. But, if there's a father telling that to his son, then he needs to end it with, making his son leave the room so he can say, "Bye, son." Translation, by the way. What about the brotherly slangification of German words? You're welcome, Gary. I'm so glad you gave me the translation. I'm pretty sure it was something to do with me, but just to have the confirmation there has definitely helped. The pun was a mistake. Oh no, that's what going vegetarian is. That's a massive mistake. Well, he lost his head, you know. I'm sorry, but him having his head missing and, you know, being there, I'm pretty sure he was trying to just wash his hair in that and got a bit too carried away. Not that he was killed by raptidons. No, he just washed his hair. Mistake, not to be confused with mistook. That's piece of something, I'm guessing. Because I know Stück is generally piece or slice, because I always remember that from the phrase of ein Stück Kuchen, meaning a slice of cake. I'm probably mispronouncing Kuchen, because I can't remember how to German accurately. Mistmanure. Was trying to clear a hangover with some water. It was an acid bath. Yeah. I mean, you know, people often employ those nice fizzy tablets to try and help with hangovers. It's just, you know, the wrong type of fizzy generally makes them worse. Or alternatively, you know, he'll never have a hangover again. So, you know, it's curing away. Oh, since getting some of those upgrades, I really like this weapon. This weapon is amazing. Never had a hangover myself because I have this trick to avoiding them. Let me guess, it's hydrating well and taking some painkillers before you go to bed. Either that or just not drinking in the first place. There you go. Non-alcoholic Emoto is non-alcoholic. Yeah. Callie avoids them by doing what I said before, you know. She drinks a glass of water and takes some painkillers and then goes immediately to sleep, and she's fine in the morning. I haven't actually had hangovers. I've had, at worst, a mild headache in the morning. Fun fact, in German, you can call a drunkard Alki. Oh, that's a big one, but he dies very quick. That was easy. Definitely thinking, you know, that some of my other weapons just really aren't up to scratch because of the amounts. If you don't call this Steam Impromptu German lesson, I'll be disappointed. Ah, yeah, there you go. I was thinking of a stream. I was trying to think of a stream title, and not doing so too well. Okay, let's just mark that down. Impromptu German lesson. There we go. Session 6, Impromptu German lesson. Which is probably... Oh, actually, it's the road. Where's the road? I ran off the road. There's the road. Oh! 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 Ah. Oh! Nuts. They have a mechanical. Oh, they have a big mechanical. Let's... Threat level elevated. Whoa! Height. Oh, that's a lot of Daka. It's not a British road. I mean, to be fair, it is curvy enough for it to be a British road. It's just, you know, nowhere near decrepit enough looking to be British. Nothing more of the not, yeah, not enough potholes either. Okay, actually there's new hunting rifles coming in, so let's have a look. Hunting Rifle Ultra. Remember, it's always hunting season when you're armed with a T&L hunting rifle. Ah! It's still kind of crap though, especially when compared to this beauty. In German, an exclamation of distress can be Schlebenkleister. Translated, glass pane liquid glue. Ha! British roads are usually pretty straight due to the Roman path building method, or at least that's what Horrible Histories for me. Oh yes, that's true. Like the horrible histories I remember because I grew up not with the Horrible Histories TV series. I grew up with the books because I'm old, and the books made the joke of why did the Romans build straight roads? So the Celts couldn't hide around the corners. Oh, Scheibenkleister. Sorry, I inserted an L in there somewhere. You grew up with the books and the TV show? Yes, but you're also incredibly young. You're a youngster. We have established this a lot of times already, Gary. Younger than Emoto? Yes. Incredibly young. Yes, see? Incredibly young. 19. I have 15 years on you. The age difference between us is 1 year away from being able to join the armed forces in this country. You squeak me to death. Wow, yes, old Emoto is old. Don't you start with that, Emoto. I'm 10 years older than you. Thankfully, the age difference between us isn't old enough to do most things legally, but yeah. Oh man. I mean, I know I could be avoiding most of these encounters by actually taking the scenic short routes, but we're going to deal with him. Bye bye.
Don't mess with us.
Oh, Marauder, look out. Well, I'm going to say, look out! Make you feel old all the time. Hooligan. Hey look, my sister had the audacity to call herself old when she was fucking 17, so we're dead already, my funeral is tomorrow. Wasn't unintended title for the lookout, yeah. Yeah, so people call themselves old when they're half my current age, it's like, really? Oh. Lookout at least is a role, but hooligan? I don't know. You'd have to take yourself to, the nearest EDL protest, then you might find people who could consider themselves professional hooligans. He's just been sat there. 2 of his mates have died from loud gunshots, and he's just sat there. He doesn't care. He doesn't care that his friends are probably dead. A hooligan will steal your Greg's passy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what puts them as being the height of scum on my list. Give me my Greg's pasty. Bye bye. And also, oh, in the nuts. Oh. If you heard that scream, that was like a couple of octaves higher than it was supposed to be. Only some don't estimate people with handicaps. Maybe he's deaf, or maybe he was just, he had his AirPods in. Did he just Wilhelm scream? I think he did, just from getting shot in a very sensitive area. Oh, if that's the reaction that happens when you do that, I've got to do that more often. I really have. It might be cruel, it might be nasty, but at the same time, oh, I have got to do that more often. I will have him scream like 5 octaves higher than it should have been, yes. Considering he was also wearing armour, which should have, distorted his voice a little. Nope, just the high-pitched scream just went through all of that. Nice little campsite out here as well. Let's take all the stuff from it before I come back later. There's someone here and it's counted as stealing. This isn't stealing, this is looting. Wait, really? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to start, going for more sensitive and delicate area shots now that I know that that's a thing. Ah. It's counted as stealing if people are around. I don't know. Like, It seems to be if I'm in a settlement or something, it will count picking up items as stealing and, you know, mark them as such. But out in the wilds, it only seems to count them if there are friendlies around. Anyway, on the topic of, you know, sensitive shots in sensitive areas and Wilhelm screams, I'm going to leave it on a cliffhanger. We're going to find out what's in Amber Heights next stream. And for those of you who haven't seen yet, I have now actually got myself on a stream schedule. You'll be able to see on scrolling down the channel a little bit that tomorrow at 5 PM GMT is going to be the next one, and which it will be Rip and Tears Day, which we are going to be playing Doom. We're going to be starting with Doom 3 and starting from a series where I'm playing all of the Doom games that I've got on PS4, which is Doom 3, Doom 1, Doom 2, Doom 64, Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. It's all going to be in order, which I will give more details on at the beginning of that stream. Emoto say Tschüss bin zum nächsten Mal for German lesson. There you go. I'm fairly sure I butchered at least part of that, but thank you everyone for coming and supporting this and viewing. Thank you for any follows that have been done, and I hope you've enjoyed. And I've really enjoyed to be getting back into the outer worlds. Okay, B+. I'll take that. I will take that B+ as a very good point to end the stream. So, I hope everyone has a good evening after this and that you've enjoyed yourself, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, stay safe. Bye bye.